Okay, so I just received this package. Looks like it's from HKNowStore, so inside should be 3 puzzles in their limited edition colours. Yeah, I'm always pleased with the amount of time that it takes to receive a package from HKNowStore. I mean, I'm in the UK, they're all the way over in China, and it only takes about 7 days for me to receive my order, which I think is pretty amazing, really. So we've got some stickers. These will be for the Helicopter Dodecahedron. Interesting packaging material we've got in this package. Never seen this kind of packing material before with a HKNowStore order. Okay, so we have an Octo Star Cube in limited edition blue. A what's it called? A Curvy Dino cube, I think. It's in limited edition brown. And lastly, we have nothing else in the box. We have a Helicopter Dodecahedron. It should be in primary plastic, which it is. So recently, I've been getting into the helicopter cube and the what's it called, the Curvy-copter. So I thought I'd get this, and this is basically a dodecahedron version of the Curvy-copter puzzle. So as you can see, the pieces are basically the same. They'll both jumble, obviously, so you can do stuff like that. So yeah, these got some dirt on it there. These MFA helicopter dodecahedrons are very rare in primary plastic. You know, even if I try and do a Google image search on them, nothing comes up. The only place where I've seen these, you know, where I've even just seen pictures of these, is on HKNowStore, and that's it. So I'm guessing these are very rare puzzles. It kind of, rather than looking like primary plastic, to be honest, it kind of looks more like it's made out of white plastic, which is slightly yellowed over time. Primary plastic to me doesn't usually look like that. You know, it still looks like a new plastic. It doesn't look like an aged yellowed plastic, but whatever. Here we have the Curvy Dino cube. So this is in limited edition brown, and I'm really pleased that it's a dark brown actually, because when I've seen videos of this on YouTube, they always look like they're in a very light brown, like baby diarrhea or something. It doesn't look that great, but in the pictures of this on HKNowStore, it does look like a dark brown colour. So I was hoping that it would be a darker brown colour in real life. And here is the Octo star. So it looks really nice in blue, I think. There you can see Calvin's Puzzle logo and picture logo. Okay, so let's see what the turning is like on this Helicopter Dodecahedron. It seems quite fine. The turning on this, it feels like just really smooth, like really perfect. But the turning on this, the parts do turn well, but they kind of feel a little bit more catchy than the Curvy Copter Cube. Kind of feels a bit dry or something, a bit dry and scratchy. So I think this is supposed to solve almost the same as the Curvy Copter Cube, but when you get onto the last part, then it's kind of different, something like that. But yeah, you know, the turning seems pretty much fine on this. Let's try and do a jumbling move. Yeah, that's pretty much fine. Let's take a look at the stickers for it. So we've got pink. We've got 2 sets of stickers on each sheet. Grey, blue, red, green, pastel yellow, lime, light blue, purple, black, white, orange, and then a lighter orange, which doesn't have the borders around the stickers, strangely. So what I think I'll do is I'll use black instead of white. I think black stickers look much better on a white puzzle instead of white stickers. So let's see how this this Curvy Dino cube turns. Pretty much fine, very smooth. Feels as though the tension is just a little bit tight on it. Catching a bit there. And there you can see, don't know how to pronounce it, is it Evgeny or something? There, and then Calvin's puzzle there. Yeah, this is my first brown puzzle. Yeah, that moves pretty much fine. So, supposedly this is just like the Dino cube, only with this one you've got centres and edges, and it's supposed to be very easy to solve this. I think it's a little bit more difficult than the Dino cube, but it's still supposed to be very easy to solve. I don't actually have a Dino cube, but I do have the Dino Dodecahedron, which I think is incredibly easy. Just gets a tiny bit tricky at the end, but it's still pretty damned easy. This is a really nice looking puzzle. I think the blue plastic really suits it. I think these are supposed to pop occasionally. These Octo star puzzles. It did catch a bit there, and it's caught again. I'm not sure where it's catching. Yeah, it's a bit catchy, that. Yeah, I can turn it this way, but when trying to turn it clockwise it just catches. Let's see what the other sides are like. That's fine. So this does shapeshift. I'm not sure if it jumbles or not. What I'll do is I'll scramble these two puzzles now, and then after doing that I'll go away, sticker this puzzle, and then I'll come back and show you what it's like when it's stickered, and I'll give it a scramble as well. So this is going to be a little bit tricky for me to scramble, because you need things set up properly. First off, it's probably best to just scramble it like a 3x3, so this is going to be the easy part, I suppose. Yep, it's popped. I'll have to be more careful with this when turning it. There we go. Yeah, I think you can only get these Octo stars at HKNowStore. So I've scrambled it like a 3x3, so I need to line things up now so I can turn it by these slices. Let's see. Okay. Now let's see. Now I should be able to turn it this way, maybe. No. Okay, now it should turn. It's not doing for some reason. I don't know how on earth I'm supposed to turn this. Ah, okay. Right. So when it's like this, you can't turn it by these slices at all. Even if you have things lined up, you need to just turn the layer like that. And now I can turn it by those slices. So yeah, since I'm really inexperienced with this puzzle, I'm probably not going to do the best job of scrambling it, to be honest. See, it's just stuck. I can turn it anti-clockwise, but can't turn it clockwise. It's just completely catching. I don't know if it's flashing or what. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about that. Okay. Not sure why I can't turn it by this slice now, because I've got these two layers lined up properly. Or does one of them have to be turned like that? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. This is the first time I've ever messed around with this puzzle. I'm just going to leave it there, to be honest. So, I mean, it's nowhere near fully scrambled, because a lot of these, you've got all these blue pieces together, all these orange pieces together. Same there. So there's, some of it's kind of scrambled quite well. You've got orange, blue, red there, but yeah, a lot of it just still isn't really scrambled, to be honest. But yeah, I'll just leave it there. I'll give you a close look at it. So this is the This is Calvin's and Pictures Octo Star Cube in limited edition blue. Very cool looking puzzle. It looks like it's, you know, it seems like it'll be a lot of fun to solve. So let's scramble this Curvy Dino cube. So these are supposed to be really easy. A lot of people, when they do unboxings of these, they'll scramble the puzzle and then solve the puzzle straight after, you know, in the video. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk making a fool of myself, just in case I do end up struggling with it for whatever reason. But yeah. Yeah, it does look quite nice in this this brown plastic. You can see there's like kind of like rails or something. It's like, well, I guess that's because of the shape, the curvy shape of the pieces. I guess you could call that fully scrambled now. So that is a scrambled Curvy Dino cube. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go away, sticker this Helicopter Dodecahedron, and then I'll come back. Okay, so the Helicopter Dodecahedron is now stickered. Hope the lighting isn't bad in the video because the sunlight's like really blinding, so I'm not sure if that's going to make the video look bad or not. But yeah, so those are the colours. I've basically gave it the same colour scheme as a Mega Minx. It's basically the regular dodecahedron colour scheme. So yeah, I think this looks really great now it's stickered. Now that it's stickered, for some reason the plastic actually looks like primary plastic instead of white plastic that's just discoloured over time. I'll show you a bit of jumbling now that it's stickered. So I can just take this piece all the way around the puzzle, I suppose, if I want to. I think I've done something wrong. There we go. So yeah, this took absolutely ages to sticker. But yeah, I think it's turned out really, really well. Also as well, I forgot to mention that on HKNowStore it said that this is the version 2 Helicopter Dodecahedron. Supposedly the version 2 has more rounded edges and corners or something like that. I think maybe it turns better than the version 1, I don't know. But I've looked at pictures of the version 2 and the version 1, and to be honest I really can't tell any difference between them. So what I'll do now is I'll scramble this up, but I'm not going to jumble it because I'd rather solve it first without the jumbling, and then once I'm able to solve it without the jumbling, then I'll scramble it with jumbling. So some of these parts that I'm turning, some of them are quite stiff. Most of them are fine, but like this one, it's pretty damn stiff. Yeah, I was actually going to get, well, I was seriously considering getting the limited edition transparent green version of this, because you know, I thought, you know, when a puzzle is in a limited edition colour and it's really rare, it makes it very appealing to me. So that was the appeal really. But at the same time, I thought, you know something, I'm not even really sure if I do actually like the way it looks. The green kind of looks a bit garish. And plus the only place I could get it from was Taobao, and they're selling it for about £50, which is a lot more than what a regular helicopter dodecahedron costs. And on top of that, I would have had to have paid 2 lots of shipping, and I would have had to have paid the agent as well. So in the end, I just thought, you know something, I think I do prefer the way the primary plastic helicopter dodecahedron looks, and it's way cheaper, so I decided to get this instead. So I think this is almost fully scrambled now. Yeah, so that is a scrambled MFA helicopter dodecahedron. So I'm really looking forward to solving this. So yeah, I'm able to solve the helicopter cube and the curvicopter cube, not just without jumbling, but I can solve them with jumbling as well. So it'll be interesting to take what I know and apply it to this one and see if I can actually solve it. I've got a feeling at the very least I will get really far on this, but I think, you know, I think there's every chance that I may be able to completely solve it without a tutorial. So I'm really looking forward to attempting to solve this. As you can see, the Curvy Dino cube is now solved. Yeah, I needn't have worried about attempting to solve it for the first time on camera, because I did manage to solve it on my first attempt, and it was really easy. It's still quite a fun puzzle though, you know, because even though it's really easy, you can kind of make it more challenging by coming up with some kind of a method to solve it much more quickly, if you know what I mean. You know, to come up with a more efficient way of solving it, so you can actually solve it quicker. So that's what I've been trying to do actually, and you know, it does make it a bit more of a challenge. Yeah, the Octo star cube, as you can see, it's still scrambled. I did try to get it back to a cubic shape, but I failed pretty miserably at that. I made 2 or 3 attempts. I didn't spend that long on it, so maybe if I spent longer I would be able to eventually get it back into a cubic shape. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.